Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video, guys. This video today, parental guidance is advised for this video, guys. This is about basically law enforcement guys was on patrol and they heard gunshots. They took the time out to go investigate where the gunshots was coming from, and on the arrival, they see a whole bunch of young guys hanging out. They arrested two of the guys, and then a group of their friends that was arrested, the guys that was arrested, a group of their friends wanted retaliation against law enforcement. Once again, parental guidance is fully advised for this video. Let's get into the video, guys. But before we do that, please like, subscribe, share, and comment on the videos. And I would also appreciate your kindness with some super thanks for the channel. Let's get into the video, guys.
Testing for emergency. Shots fired. Emergency.
As you can tell, law enforcement, man, that job is very, very dangerous, especially at night. And those cops are not the regular uniform cops. Those are drug gun cops. So those are like a special unit that is deployed on dangerous streets. It's a dangerous job, man. As you can tell, the person in the circle that was circled out came firing at the officers for arresting their friends. It's wild, dude. And this video was recorded in Chicago, Illinois, man. It's wild out there, bro. The wild west, dude.
Untie this? No, shut up. By the boulevard, by the 23rd Marshal, 23rd Marshal. Let me come again. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No.
As you can tell, that officer is swearing a lot, but his adrenaline is rushing. So he's like thinking like he's gonna get hit. He's not in his right state of mind. So as you can tell, he's swearing a lot, but his blood is flowing. His blood is pumping through his body, dude. And you heard what the guy said that is arrested? Can I call my grandmother? Dude, gunshots is going off all around you, and you're talking about call your grandmother. Are you crazy, bro? That officer don't care about who you gotta call, bro. He's just trying to not get shot, my man.
Chicago police! No, police! Chicago police!
As you can tell, that whole group of people that's running everywhere, they only started running when they heard the siren coming. And this is a camera from one of the buildings in this complex. This is like a building area, a bunch of buildings. So this camera surveillance, this camera we're looking at right now is from one of the buildings. And obviously there was a lot of people hanging out. And the gunshots started going off because two of the guys got arrested. And the people that was all together, they wanted revenge against the police. So these guys literally started shooting at the police to release their boys. This is outrageous, bro. Be careful out there, man.
I don't got my cuffs. Get down here. I don't got my cuffs. I have mine. Alright, why don't you take 20 seconds, please? How many people are looking for? Shit. Is anyone else over there? There's a group going one shot it up. Gunfire back by police. What? You guys got some shot? One shot. Gunfire back by police. What's the another liquid? I said get the f down! Shut the f get the f down! I don't feel done! Sit down then! Sit the f down! I'm telling you, sit the f down! Sit the f down! Alright? Sit the f down! Sit the f game! Alright, thank you. Alright, you all just got shot at, alright? Calm down. Sit down, take a seat, you too. Take a seat. Take a seat in your ass. One of the guys is over there. There's one guy that shot it.
In this situation, though, how can they tell who was the one that was doing the shooting? They arrested this guy and they claims that he's the one that was doing the shooting at the offices. But it's nighttime. The person was wearing all black, like this guy was wearing all black. But remember, there was a whole bunch of other guys hanging out. So it's very hard to specifically point out who did it. You know, like that officer, as you can tell, dude, the blood is rushing. Like he's just going crazy, dude. But you never know. But thank God nobody got hit. Thank God, man. Everybody survived that night. People end up getting arrested, but nobody in law enforcement got hit, and none of the suspects got hit neither, man. But this is the wild, wild west, man. You go to Chicago, those neighborhoods, man. Listen, if you're not from around there, don't go around there, man, because these guys are not playing fair. They're not playing fair, dude.
The guys that we had in custody. California. Where the fuck is it, dude? What? Where the fuck is it? It's gone. Where the fuck is it gone, dude? Check plate, two plates in Cali. I don't know, gun. Two plates in Cali? There's probably one way, alright? One way gray. Alright, 7-4 California. Three-way black, one-way gray. Yeah, but that looks like you guys going for help over here. Because I saw these guys running from right over here. I saw him. Alright. No, keep looking. There's like two more. They went somewhere that way. They're wearing all black and gray. Hey, look around. There might be a gun somewhere around here. They were. Yeah. What am I detained for? He's just detained right now. But they shot over there in the alley. And they came running this way. Everyone's good? Yeah. They're coming this way and going around here? Yeah. So they were... Oh, right here. Right here. Oh, shit. Okay, touch it. Test this little boy. Find that. Shit, I know. What was that? Yeah, well, that's 1064 boy.
That's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make whenever you see a weapon. Don't ever in your life, dude, ever find a weapon in the bushes, in the garbage, in the water. Don't ever find a weapon that doesn't belong to you and you pick it up with your fingerprints. Never do that, bro. That's one of the biggest mistakes you could ever make in life, because God forbid that weapon that you've seen and you pick it up has some type of bad history. Now you're tied to that bad history by you just touching that weapon, but your fingerprints is now onto that weapon. Don't never ever in life, dude, if you find a weapon in the bushes, when you're going hiking, if you're in the water, if you're driving someplace and you see a weapon on the side of the road, call law enforcement or just mind your business and keep going. Don't never pick up a weapon that does not belong to you, especially in 2024. The amount of crimes that's been committed with weapons these days. Don't never ever touch a weapon without at least gloves on to protect your fingerprints, or don't touch it at all. Call law enforcement, let them deal with it, dude. Because don't incriminate yourself by touching nothing that you have nothing to do with. Don't do it.
We have a firearm recovered at Marshall and 23rd. Do me a favor, sit the fuck down. Alright, Marshall and 23rd. Sit down. 10 o'clock. Roll it down. Shot it. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. There's the firearm. Back till you touched it. That's another one. We were just at the King's Locker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this video right there, man. At the end of the day, the first two people that was arrested before the police officers were shot at, the first two guys they arrested, those was the guys that actually started the whole thing. The reason why law enforcement responded, because that unit was just out in that neighborhood at night looking for weapons, looking for drugs and gang members and stuff like that. They was deployed in that community. So when they heard the gunshots, at that point the gunshot wasn't towards them, but they responded to find out what was going on. And when they responded, they found those two guys in the alleyway. So they arrested them immediately. But they had other friends that was with them. The other friends, the other guys is the one that was actually shooting at the officers. Insane, dude. Insane. They was all charged with possession of illegal weapon, also obstruction on a peace officer. It was all charged with a bunch of felonies, these guys, man. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of this type of crimes stems to happen in urban areas. In high urban areas, high urban population, a lot of these crimes tend to happen. For some reason, man, it's always these people hurting each other. It's always colored people hurting each other for no reason. Or you look at me wrong, or you look at my girl, or you always some petty stuff. These people deciding to do violence or cause violence to each other for whatever bad reasons. It's never worth it. At the end of the day, you sit back and you listen to the reason why these people do bad things to each other, and you just be like, what? You got mad and you pulled out a weapon on this guy because this guy looked at your sneakers? Like, that gets you that angry? Somebody looked at your sneakers? Probably you have a nice pair of sneakers, they like your sneakers, that gets you mad? Like, it's just the stupidity. The stupidity just would blow your mind of why this guy do the things that they do to each other in those urban communities. It's just beyond me, dude. But it also, this stuff happens all over the world. Violence happens in every community, every state, every color of people. Violence happens all around the world. It's not just being on some specifically, but in the United States, what I've been noticing throughout the years, a lot of this type of violence tends to happen in high urban populations, in high urban neighborhoods, high urban communities with a lot of colored people that living together amongst themselves. It's always a bunch of violence. For whatever reason, dude, it's always a bunch of violence, man. But hopefully, man, this could change. Things could change in the urban communities and everybody decide to respect each other and have a good life. The biggest problem with those urban areas is the lack of respect. Just like the biggest problem all around the world. It's the lack of respect these people have towards each other. Always gonna bring problems. You know, if you can't look at me and say good morning, if you can't look at me and if I do something to you, you can say thank you. If you can't look at me when you do something wrong and say I'm sorry, like, it's always going to be conflict. It's always going to bring problems. Respect matters in this world, man. Respect matters. If you don't think respect matters, just look around your neighborhood. Just look around your community of the bad things that's going on every single day. All the violence. I'll say 90 to 95% of the violence that's going on all around the world is because of the lack of respect that we as human beings give to each other. Seriously. Unless we learn to be more respectful, more kind, more genuine to each other, this world will never get better. Let's always treat people the way we want to be treated. Let's have respect for each other, man. Let's help each other out instead of hurting each other. Let's do what's right for each other, bro. Because if we don't take a step back to realize that we are making this world way worse than we came into it, it's never going to change. We got to start making changes every single day for the new generation that's coming in. God bless everybody out there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, please stay safe, stay positive. Peace.